Well, before we get going, does anybody have any questions?
I think I'm good.
I'm good.
Let's play a game. So you had arrived at the site of the elemental confluence in the vast Rime Frost plain, a cold and desolate tundra-like expanse dotted with rocky outcroppings, low hills, and the spindly sorts of brush and plant life that has adapted to this climate. The arcanists of the silver talking. I'm talking right now. The arcanists of the Silver Circle from Zarzith Kittrell were moving to conduct their assessment of the confluence as Guy led you and Elro to the command tent. Now, above table, I want to say that there's going to be some sort of structure to what is going to happen, but I don't want you to feel constrained by it in any way. You're still free to do whatever you want to do or whatever you want to try. It's up to you, so just keep that in mind. As Guy is walking you to the command tent, I would like it if Alani could roll a d20, please.
19.
Thank you. Guy leads you into command tent. It's a nice warm place, big, rather big. And you see a couple of other folks already in here. They salute Guy as he walks in, and Guy takes you over to a table where he has a map laid out, the one that he had shown you before, and begins speaking. It's like, all right, everybody. So we're going to have our combined forces situated here and here and here. And I see Ryu is not here. Hold to
He's here.
scene.
I was tapped
Oh,
out.
I
So
see.
in my character sheet, so probably that's why.
Hold to scene. There you go.
So he was pointing at Team A, B, and C?
Team A, Team B, and Team C, yes. That's where we're going to have our combined forces situated. We do have some aid stations with civilian healers here and here, roughly, and you would have seen other smaller tents kind of to the left and to the right of the larger tent. Or, sorry, you bamfed in probably somewhere around here, so you would have seen little tents around the rift as well. Those stations have a handful of healing potions and a healing kit. Now, members of each group have been instructed to care for the wounded if possible, but to focus down any enemies that emerge from the rift first. The Arcanists will be situated around the rift itself, and we'll have 3 additional folks who will consume a sort of rage-inducing potion when the Arcanists begin. These are our berserkers, and if anything emerges from the rift, they will be doing their darndest to provoke the enemies and corral them up and drag them towards one of the prepositioned groups just so we get them away from the Arcanists. So those 3 groups will be responsible for downing the enemies. Now, if any enemies happen to remain in the center, that's probably where we could use you for. And he looks at all 4 of you. You can focus on protecting the Arcanists and buttressing them against any attacks or any enemies that may not get dragged away. And once those have been dealt with, you could lend your aid and assistance to any group further away that may need it. Any questions about that?
So he wants us situated, like, right in the middle?
Guy says, you can be situated wherever you want, but I think you could be most valuable in the center,
Okay.
just in case something bad happens. Guy goes to brief a couple of other folks that are in the tent, and after a few minutes, the three Arcanists arrive. And Zyraxis, the head Arcanist, and the copper-colored dragonborn, gets Guy's attention. And he says, we've completed our assessment of the rift, and it does appear to be a bit unstable. While we think we could wait until tomorrow to enable the three of us to recover our arcane powers, there does seem to be a risk that waiting could have unforeseen consequences. We believe we have sufficient power to close the confluence today, but it will be more difficult for us to do, and to handle any unforeseen contingencies. The guy nods his head, and then turns to you all. What do you think? Today or tomorrow?
It'll be more difficult today. Is what this Arcanist guy said? Sorry,
Yes.
I missed his name if you said it.
Zyraxis.
Zyraxis. But waiting until tomorrow could have unforeseen consequences.
That is our assessment of the situation, yes.
What
We
kind
spent
of
some of our-
unforeseen consequences?
Well, that's what
Or
makes them
they're
unforeseen.
Well, I just mean generally something coming out of the rift exploding, expanding.
All of the above.
Oh,
We're not very experienced with this sort of phenomenon. So
Is
the
there
fact
any
that
way-
it appears to be unstable is anyone's guess what could happen.
is there any way we could make it easier on you today?
The thing that we'll need most during the hour or so it will take for us to close it will be to remain uninhibited. We must have a clear path to the rift, clear line of sight to it, and be unbothered. So if anything does happen to emerge from it, as has happened in the past, it will need to be dealt with, kept away from us, off of us. Everything else should be within our power.
What do you guys think? Now?
It sounds like we're screwed either way, so we might as well get it over with, right?
It's kind of what I'm
I had
thinking.
in mind.
Sure, it'll be
really
harder now, but it'll maybe be harder later too, so.
I will slap you on the shoulder, Aiden. Oh, you should be more positive. You've seen worse than this, right?
Hey, I'm positive these guys can take care of it.
No.
Legend, what do you think? Today?
There's no downside to doing it today. The downside doing it tomorrow would be the unforeseen consequences, so I would think today.
Well, as soon as you guys want to start, we'll be ready.
Zyraxis looks towards Guy. Guy says, well, today would have been my choice too. The sooner the better. Zyraxis, if you're reasonably confident that you three can close the rift, then I say we get started as soon as possible. And Zyraxis bows his head. Says, very well. We'll get into position. The guy kind of claps his hands. Everybody, let's head out. Let's get out there. We're going to take care of this right now. And he heads out the tent. And Elro follows. And so does Zyraxis.
Should we stay in here or should we follow?
We should follow, but guys, if this goes south, what's our plan?
Kill whatever attacks us. Don't die. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
That's a great plan. Why didn't I think of that?
Don't let all the others, especially not the Arcanists.
Especially not the Arcanist.
Especially them.
Okay, so where would you guys like to be situated as everyone starts to take their place on the battlefield?
You have a schematic.
Oh, I've got more than a schematic.
By the middle!
Are the Berserkers already out there?
Whoa.
Oh!
Whoa,
We fell.
that was fucking cool.
I just
World
can't
shattering.
stop it.
Ah!
Yeah, it happened again! Ah!
Are we fighting Trodden? What's going on?
or Odin.
All right, you guys can position yourselves wherever you would like to be. The Arcanists are here and here and here.
They're the
situated
red
around.
guys. Okay.
Yeah, and then we've got the rage potion folk there and there and there, and then everybody else around, and you got Guy and Elro standing outside the command tent, looking like they're ready to shout out some orders.
I can.
And you said that as soon as they start, it's an hour process.
An hour-long process. Yes, that's what they said.
Okay, I want to do, like 2 things in preparation on my own.
I
Person.
also have something I would like to do.
Yeah, get yourselves ready. Get your bad selves ready.
Get on with your bad self.
So I will cast on myself False Life at 3rd level to give myself tap HP.
Aid to Alani's Jath and Aiden. So that's 5 max extra HP.
For me, it's 17 extra temp.
17. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's a fucking great roll.
Can you please summon both Mint and the bug for me?
Yes.
Add 5 HP to your max as well.
Yeah,
So Jath and
yeah.
Aiden.
And awakened spellbook.
We could spell a book I'll place near this troop. Mint I'll place actually on top of the tent. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, and I'll just shift one. Alright.
All right, Lairdren, Aiden, anything to prep?
Not really.
No, I have protection from energy, but I'm gonna wait to use it.
Can we
Okay.
hold in case we sense it going south? Are we able to distinguish if it's going south aside from them screaming, brace yourselves?
Who knows?
Who knows? Okay. Can I at
Why,
least?
yes, Ryu. Here's everything that's going to happen.
I'm not. You know that's not what I mean.
Okay. The Arcanists start performing some somatic components in unison. The three other folks in the center, pop the cork on some potions and down them, and get red in the face. See their bodies enlarge. And each of them is carrying a couple of nets in their hands, and they look ready and raring to go. Zeraxis looks over in Guy's direction at the tent momentarily. Gets a head nod. Says, "Let us begin." Beams of energy emerge from the Arcanist's hands as they begin the ritual. I need someone to roll a d20 for me, please.
I already did one.
Do it. Yeah.
Nice. I rolled a 7, so this is determining the order of the side initiative. So enemies get to go first. Yay for me. If any show up. Okay.
Wait, it didn't show up for you?
No, if any show up. If
Oh.
any enemies show
Okay.
up. So with the beams, the crackling beams of arcane energy being directed by the three Arcanists into the rift, 10 minutes go by. Light wind blows. The sun is shining bright. 20 minutes go by. 30 minutes go by. And those of you with keen eyes see the rift grow slightly. Can I have Aiden, Lairdrin, and Sajath each roll a d20? So you notice the Arcanists, the three Arcanists, kind of momentarily shift their attention away from the center of the rift and look at each other, making eye contact with each other, as their hands briefly draw back just a little bit and then push forward again, focusing more intently on the rift. That momentary tension seems to fade over the next few minutes. 40 minutes go by. Lairdrin, Sajath, and Alani, please roll a d20.
Hey guys, I think I fucked it up.
There's a pulse of energy that reverberates from the rift as it grows again in size. The Arcanists again have to kind of push in, seemingly straining just a little bit more, but whatever it is, it seems to still be contained. Another 10 minutes go by. 50 minutes into this ritual of sorts. Sajath, Alani, and Aiden, please roll a d20. Another pulse of energy emerges from the rift,
You
the
said
rift
we're at,
growing again. Say again.
you said we're at 50 minutes into the ritual.
50 minutes. Yes.
Okay, can I do protection from evil and good on this dude, Cyraxis?
Sure. That.
That was it.
And those rolls were
Awful.
I think it was 6, 7, 8.
6, 8, 7 this time.
good. Still good.
Oh, damn.
Aiden, did you cast that spell on Zyraxis? If Dragonborn could sweat, then maybe they can.
Yes,
it seems
Jeff.
like beads of sweat would be forming on his brow. He is focusing very, very intently, and his arm is starting to shake. And Laerdrin, you notice the one next to you, Vasarath. His arm is also starting to shake. Even as the rift has grown and these pulses of energy have come out, they seem to still be able to hold in perhaps whatever is trying to get out or contain the energy. Another 5 minutes go by. Alani, Aiden, Laerdrin, roll d20s.
Why are we rolling so close to each other?
Another big pulse of energy. This one knocks the Arcanist back a little bit, and you see emerge from the rift a group of creatures. Immediately, the Berserker, whose pent-up rage at this point is just about to burst, throws nets, strikes out at the larger one, and starts yelling at the top of his lungs, throwing out all sorts of insults at these things, even though he probably knows they can't understand them. I would like Sajath to please roll 2d12 and a d20. So, as this wave hits the Arcanist and the Berserker, and even you, it's going to hit just Aiden, actually. You do take 12 points of damage, and all the Arcanists also take 12 points of damage. And you guys should be able to see their health bars, too.
The Arcanist,
As a
yes.
concussive force blows through this area. And your d20 roll with a 13. Great. All right. So the Berserker is able to wrestle all of the creatures down and drag them over to this group. But now is when side initiative starts. This is really simplified. And since the enemies go first, I get to make some rolls. Really shit rolls. And one more. Holy crap. Okay, very shit rolls. The enemies release their attacks consisting of steam and air. Slam attacks from the big guy. They manage to down only one of the allies in this group. And that is it for them. So for the allies in this group, someone roll a d20 for me.
Laerdrin or Aiden.
I'll do it.
Well, Okay, so 5 of the allies are able to make contact with the enemies. So go ahead and roll 5. Nope, sorry. So now this gets to be y'all's choice of how to distribute 5 hits against these enemies. The small ones have 2 hit points, the big ones have 5. So you have 5 hit points to distribute. You can take down the big one, you can take down 2 little ones, etc., etc. So that's up to you guys.
3 on the small ones, 2 on the big one.
Sounds good to me.
Everybody, all in agreement?
It works.
All right, so you take down 1 of the small ones, produce another one to half, and take down 2 ones on the big guy. Okay. Now I need the rest of you to roll initiative.
It said something about cannot add initiative to tracker token not selected.
Odd.
Oh, are you
Got a
not
7 now.
selecting on your token?
I guess so.
Weird.
Okay, Lonnie, you're up. If you want to do anything, or if you just want to stand fast, up to you.
So can I like attack these guys that are over
Yes.
here? Okay.
Yes, you can.
And does like is it normal or how's it work?
Yeah. You just roll a hit, with
Okay.
whatever you got, or if you want to cast a different spell or something.
Gotcha.
Spell,
Okay,
whatever you
so
want.
it's like I rolled a hit, and if it hits, it gets rid of 1 HP.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. These guys lost a little HP. I'm gonna run up to them and heal somebody.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal this guy.
Cool.
That's 11 healing to this guy.
Nice.
And I'm gonna use my new loot strings. Let me scroll down. When you heal with a bard spell, you can choose 1 affected creature and also grant temporary hit points. This does not consume. So I can grant this guy temporary hit points.
Oh.
Right? Is that how I'm reading it right?
Yep.
Okay.
I think so.
Can it be any dude within, or is it just based
It
on
should
the
be an
range
affected
of
creature.
1 affected creature? So it can only be this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I will grant him extra health with 1d8. Oh shit! 8 extra hit points on top of that.
Nice. Oh, damn it. I can't go over his max, but that's dumb.
Just
57.
Okay. And I moved 15 feet, so I will move back a little bit. And bonus action, I will give inspiration to Aiden.
Aiden gets some bardic.
Oh, I have the thingy equipped. Also Lairdred.
Sweet. Here you go, guys. Y'all feel inspired.
For 10 minutes.
Anything? Anything else?
And that is it.
Okay, Lairdred. Anything you want to do?
Yeah, I will produce flame at the big guy.
Okay, go ahead. Roll a hit.
13.
13 misses.
Okay. always forget. Can I bonus action cure wounds?
You cannot bonus action cure. You can bonus action healing word.
Healing word. Okay, I will do that on this guy.
Okie dokie. Roll that healing.
Okay, it's 4 healing.
And then he disappeared.
Shit.
I deleted it.
I just learned something about Foundry. Backspace deletes a character. Cool. Alrighty. 4 healing. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, so Jaff, you're up.
So each hit reduces 1 HP, right?
Yeah, unless it's a crit.
Unless it's a crit. These guys are all bunched up here really awfully for me. So I can't do AoEs to at least divide the damage. So for now, I'll just try to get rid of the one that's weakened and do a Ray of Frost at this one.
Roll to hit.
1 billion.
1 billion definitely hits. Boosh. Removed from the battlefield.
And just for flavor, I'll shift 1 space.
Okay.
That's it.
Aiden.
I will. Yeah, I'll move over here. I'll take out my hand cross
Yeah.
and fire crossbow bolt. Wait, did I buy? Hold on, let's check to see if I have.
I gave you some. I gave you some.
Okay, great.
All the time.
Yes,
people ask
yeah, I have
Aiden, are
20.
you good? You want to buy something? Nah, I probably have that.
Aiden's like, wait, did I leave my crossbow bolts out? Oh, no, there it is.
He grabbed
takes
them in the
that.
store and left them in the counter. Didn't pay for them, or paid for them and then left them in the counter.
I left them on Pearl. He'll shoot at the big one.
Alright, go ahead. Roll the hit.
Crash, 12.
The big one. 12 misses the big one.
Second attack,
Oh,
15.
boy. So I'm going to let it slide this time. 15 does hit. Just remember that the crossbow has the loading property.
Oh, what does that mean?
So basically just 1 attack.
Okay, no, we don't have to. It's fine.
Well, it's all good. It's all good. We're all learning. Including me.
Did that hit?
Yep, it did.
1
Hit the
damage.
airy form.
7 damage.
It just takes off 1, but it's all good.
Oh, okay.
No, he said 7. Give him the 7.
Kill everything.
Anything else there? Ian?
And then he'll just move back.
Okay, cool. Guy yells out from the command tent, Aiden, take another shot!
Ooh,
You can
commanding
take another shot.
strike. Ooh.
I have to load this thing, guy.
You have time!
You just did.
Funnier is he runs over to Aiden and loads it for him. He's like, all right, shoot it now.
Inspiration. What is it, D8?
D8,
Yeah. 14.
14 misses, but you keep inspiration.
Yep.
All right. Elro says, stuff to kill. Moves up.
Why the fuck wasn't he up here before?
Because he's more of
He
a
was
commander type.
Yeah,
okay,
he was
okay,
the
okay,
other
okay,
squad.
okay.
Okay, so next.
Hey, you should have 101.
I would like Aiden, Lairdrin, and Sajath to roll d20s for me.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad.
Could be good. Could be awful.
Look, there's a 5. Maybe it evens out.
An even bigger explosion comes out of the rift. Not like an
Uh-oh.
explosion, but just a force explosion. And you can see the shockwave go out from this place. Again, let's see. Alani, please roll 2d12 and a d20. Okay, so let's see. Leodrin, are you closer than you were before?
I don't know.
Okay, so this would be on the Arcanist and on Aiden, 13 points of force damage.
Yeah.
43 and 14 points, 32, 28. As a mass of fire elementals appear, and this berserker is able to get most of the enemies away, but not all. One remains and turns his focus on the Arcanist. Alrighty. So enemies go first, so I get to do some stuff. Rolled 4 ones in a row. That doesn't count for jack shit, but that does. Still just one guy. He takes out the lead knight. The big guy breathes fire on this lead knight looking guy, and he goes down. Alani,
No, Steve.
There's someone. Leodrin, roll a d20 for me. All right, 4 hits this time. So you got 4 guys that were able to hit. So you have 4 points of damage to do to these creatures up here.
Kill the 2 little guys, you think?
That's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that group. We'll go back over to this group and do the enemies first. That's not a hit. And that one went off the thing and is gone forever.
The elemental died.
That one will be food for Tucker.
There it is. That may have hit Tucker, actually.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh, okay. This guy got a nice crit. So one of the Udalon thugs. Whoops, I don't mean to turn them that way. One of the Udalon thugs go down, followed by one of the veterans.
oh no, shame about the Udalot.
And now let's do Aiden. D20 for me, please. See how many of the remaining guys hit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still got 7. Still got the numbers. 75%.
So
5.
5.
5 to do. I think that kills them all.
So how much the big ones have in the
5.
HP? Okay. So right now it's 2 left and then 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So that group of enemies seems to be dispatched now. And oh, right. Good call. I didn't say you were concentrating. There you go. Cool. Okay, now this guy, the big guy who stayed in the center, is going to go against the Arcanist here. And this is a big guy, and so I get to roll some stuff. Where's my die? Where's my die? I don't have it. That's 21 points of damage to this guy.
Oh my god.
It's down to 7. He falters, drops to one knee, struggling to maintain the beam of energy that he is holding. And now it is Alani's turn. And now this gets fun.
What kind of
Because-
damage did he take?
That would have been fire, so that should have been... No, not half. Okay.
But yeah,
Fire
the
kills.
green is any indication.
Okay. I ran over to him,
Mhm.
and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him
Okay.
at
Go ahead and roll that
3rd
healing.
level. That is 17 healing,
Nice.
and I will use another charge of my loot strings to do a similar thingy that I did to the other guy. That's a
Alrighty.
D8. 2.
Every little helps.
Yeah, every little helps.
And for my bonus action, I cannot do that as a bonus action.
I should do that.
Okay, I will give Strath inspiration for my bonus action, and that is my turn.
Later, you're up.
I would like to... cast protection from energy on the guy, the green guy.
Okie dokie.
And it would be fire protection.
You have to
Very
dodge him.
cool.
Uh-huh.
Okay, just making sure you knew.
And then I would like to a wild shape into a burr.
What kind of burr?
A big burr.
Cave
Cave
burr.
Yep. Cave bear. And I don't think I can do anything else, but try to distract it if possible.
Okie dokie.
That's my turn.
So, Jath, you're up. Followed by Aiden.
Yay. Let's see. So from the explosions that I've noticed, is it more like a wave kind of thing emanating out that hits the surroundings?
Yep. Force wave.
Okay. Would it be reasonable if I stand in the way or close to it? Would that disrupt their channeling? To try to like absorb the brunt of it kind of thing?
I'm not sure I quite follow.
So I'm not gonna move there, but if I move like to be protectively in front of him, would I get
Maybe.
would I get the brunt of it? Maybe. Okay. Maybe as long as it doesn't disrupt the ritual.
Yeah. You definitely don't want to cross that beam.
Yeah.
Don't cross
so-
beams.
I'll go back to where I was. I'll pivot over here. I think that's 30 feet. About. Then I am going to attempt. Can I attempt to vortex warp the fire elemental towards the berserker that pulled?
Absolutely.
Please make, I believe, the con save.
What's your DC?
15.
So he needs to roll a 12 or higher on this. God bless.
Holy shit, man.
Alright, so that's consumed, and that's it.
Alrighty, Aiden, your go. And probably another concentration check since you took that force blast damage, unless you hadn't done that already. The second force wave. We already did that, I think. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, we did do that.
Am I muted?
You are
Maybe
not. I can hear
we
you.
you
Okay,
now.
sorry. I took force damage twice.
You have taken 2 rounds of force damage, yes.
How much was the second round?
13.
13?
First one was 12.
Ah, yes, I didn't do the 13. Okay, let me do the concentration check. 15.
Good to go.
And then I'll do Cure Wounds at second level on this guy.
Okay, roll some healing.
And then I can add the inspiration to that? Is that how that works?
You can.
You can, yeah.
D8.
Nice roll.
21.
21 healing. To Zyraxis.
45, 46.
Not only is he on the Z-axis, he's on the Y-axis. Not on the X-axis, though. Not a fan. And yeah, I have a shield. I'll do what Sajath was also talking about. Maybe put a shield in front of the guy above his hand.
Okay.
Cover his face.
Alrighty. Well,
No, he has to make eye contact, right?
Does he?
I don't know. I thought
Then
that
below his face, above his arm. Strategically placed.
cool.
You gave them half cover, nice.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Guy from the tent yells out, "Holy shit, there's a bear! Kill that thing now!"
He
Pointing
saw
at
Lairdrin!
He knows he's Lairdrin. He's directing you to attack the fire elemental if you wish.
Oh, I thought you were. He was telling everybody to kill the bear.
No.
Alright, I will attack.
Alright, roll the hit.
Turns out Guy is dumber than Aoden.
14.
A 14 does hit this guy. Yeah.
Nice.
Got a knock a point off of there. Cool. Elro comes in. He's gonna try to attack.
Fighting with Elro.
Yeah, he definitely hits. So I'm gonna point off of that guy. Cool. Okay, top of the round. Let's see whose turn it is. Aiden, Lairdrin, Sajath, please roll d20s.
How about you roll your own d20s?
Where's my mouse?
One more 7. One more 7. One more 7.
This is out.
Lucky number 7.
Damn
Oh,
it.
so close. We're so close.
Another wave of force comes out as more enemies emerge.
Son of a bitch. Oh, good. They're right there. Oh, great. It's a snake.
Sajath, roll 2d12 and a d20 for me, please.
I'm so happy they're right next to me.
Hey, we don't damage.
Hey, yeah, 6. So
And
we're
I'll
gonna
roll.
cut 6 in half for the guy next to Aiden. So that's just 3 points of damage to him, but 6 points to the other guys. 7. And this guy gets 20. So Vassarith takes a knee again. Wipes his hand across his brow. And the D20 fails to keep.
I'm in danger.
He grabs 2 of the 3. 1 leaves. Yes, you are. You are. Okay. Alrighty. So that is that. We're gonna go with the allies first. Someone roll a D20 for me. We're gonna see what these allies up here in the northwest do.
It's Lairdred's turn.
Alani.
No, you didn't roll one.
Yeah, I did. I just rolled one.
1 to 10, they stay
Okay.
put.
It's
11
my
to
turn
20,
then,
they start moving toward
15.
15. All right, so we're gonna move them all 60 feet over yonder. And we'll start with that group down at the south. So I get to roll some stuff. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Jesus fucking Christ! I even switched the dice and still got a 1. All right, second we got a 4. So this
It's
guy.
fine. You got a 20. You got a 20 where it actually mattered. It's fine.
Surely this berserker tried to go for the snake, right? Definitely.
No, apparently not.
No, dragon. Oh yeah, we could have him do that. You bet. He's like, ah, oh, get in there. Someone roll a d20.
I just
I'll
rolled
do
one.
it. I'll do it.
Yeah, it was your idea. Rolled good.
He tries to throw the net around the giant snake, the giant water snaky thing, but the giant water snaky thing just shakes off the net. Moving up to the northeast, we have one big guy left, so he gets to roll. Oh, another 4. So this guy does something. What does he do? He does. He touches. He reaches out and touches one of the thugs and one of the glass blades, and they both go down. Ooh, that thug exploded big.
He was chunky.
Arrgh.
Had a lot of blood in him.
Cranberry juice.
Let's move up over dead bodies. Okay, I think nope. I got this guy to do, so he's going to try to attack that. Just an auto hit here because they're basically defenseless. 6 to 18 points of damage. Ooh, fast run.
Halved because of the
fire
potential.
Yeah, it's halved.
Thank you. Plus 9.
I mean, either way, he lived, so he would have been fine.
Look,
I know.
was that okay? Is it a damage roll that he has to roll to hit this guy?
Nope, they just hit automatically.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
This one will roll though. This thing is going to try to reach out and bite you, Alani.
Come at me! I got new armor.
It's 15 to hit.
Yeah, you missed, motherfucker.
Oh, nice. Okay, now let's move to the allies. I can't remember whose turn it is, but I can look it up. Alani gets to roll a d20 for the southern group.
Bzzz.
16, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 30. 4 points to deal out. Among these two.
2 on each, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Dude, it's 4, right?
Pump
Yeah.
everything into one.
Oh,
Do-
okay.
do
Yeah, then
3
kill
on
one.
Do 3 on this one and then 1 on this one. If my idea works, I can handle this water elemental.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Cool. And now for the group in the northeast. Oh, thanks, Ozzy. You can't move that far.
He moved with the group earlier. Whatever.
It's an agile archer.
Okay, for the group up to the northeast, let's have Lairdrin roll a d20. 3, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, did I take the damage that these dudes took from the explosion thingy?
Hold on. 100, 95, 98, 97. No, 95, 98, 98. Got it. You should have, yes. Alani.
How much was it? 6?
Yes, it was 6.
Okay.
6 points. Boom, this guy's just dead. Oh. Explodes in a burst of fire. Okay, that takes care of them. Alani, it's your turn.
I'm gonna heal this guy again.
All right.
Cause he's looking fucked up. Where is it? There it is. Cure wounds. 9. 9 healing. Did he have the extra healing last? I did do that. Okay, I'm doing it again. The last charge of the stringies. 4.
Does these have charges?
Yeah, the strings have charges. 3 of them per day. That's 1 extra hit point for that guy.
Oh, okay, cool.
The charges are equal to my charisma modifier.
Got it. Cool. Alrighty. 10 healing total. Anything else?
One second, I'm reading my thing. I have a bonus action called Unsettling Words. And it can lower the save of an enemy within 60 feet. Do you plan on doing that? Does anybody plan on doing that to any enemy? And I'll just...
I mean, technically, but I don't think it matters in this game state.
Okay. So I will...
Could. Give it to the snake and see what happens.
Yep.
Sure, I will use my last bardic inspiration to lower the save of the snake. The next save.
Okay. Try to remember that. Help me remember that.
I will try. I'll just roll it now. -3 to whatever it saves.
Cool. Alright. Any movement?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't want to move. The snake's gonna bite me.
Lairdrin.
I will attack the fire elemental.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
I would like to use my D8.
Go for it.
That's
that
fun.
does hit.
17. So I bite it. And then I would like to also claw attack it.
Yes, sir. The fire singes the hair around your mouth, burns your
13?
tongue a little bit. 13 does hit. Yes, it does.
Hey. Well, I'll slash it too.
It's formed, barely holding on at this point.
Get it, Elro!
And yeah, I'll move down here.
Okay. Gonna try
Yep.
to touch. It's gonna touch you.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna touch you
It's gonna give you the bad
With a-
touch.
with a 15.
Yes. That does touch.
We'll roll this damage then. I'll roll. 8, 9, 10, 11 points of fuego damage. And you're on fire.
Oh, nice.
Stop, drop, and roll, Bear.
And can't save.
Oh no! That it's good.
10. Yep. Just got it.
Okay, so you're on fire. Layer drain on fire.
I'm a bear on fire.
Okay. Sweet. Is that it?
That's my turn.
All right, it's Jath.
So this thing no longer has a reaction, right?
Right.
Don't know if it matters, but
Okay, I'm gonna shoot a lightning bolt that goes through the snake and the water elemental.
Okay.
And I'm hoping if they fail a save that they'll take 2 damage instead of 1. But I don't know how it
Yeah,
works.
we'll
I'm just testing.
Well, that's a nat 1 for the snake, so definitely takes 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Since they're water, are they vulnerable to
Very vulnerable?
Yeah, you betcha.
vulnerable.
And the other one got a... Which kind of save is this? Dex?
Dex.
Got a 20 total, so we'll take
Jesus.
one away from that.
Okay, well.
Well,
Oops.
the snake has to remove 3 from its nat 1, so it's -2.
That's
No,
it.
I already did it.
Hold on. If I pump the inspiration on the damage, does that increase the damage?
Not in this case, no.
Hey man, I'm just fucking reaching at this point. Go ahead.
Just save it.
Yeah.
Things might get worse.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, great!
Carry on.
The rift ain't closed yet, y'all.
Yeah, it ain't closed.
All right, Aiden.
I will. Yeah, I'll put away the crossbow and I will rush up, attack with my sword. This fire elemental.
Roll the hit, baby. It's the sword of ancient times. Yeah, that is.
Burger sword. The hilt kind of reminds you of burger in a weird esoteric sense. I don't roll damage, right?
Word.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
it's dead.
that's
Boom.
great.
It's dead.
And
Oh, this guy's no longer in the danger zone.
wait. So let's say
He might be in the danger zone still.
since I guess I put it away too, but I guess for future reference, if I'm trying to use the hand crossbow, if it's not already loaded, I can spend an action to load it. But because I put it away, that's technically an action to take it back out, right?
I let you basically sheath one weapon and take one out for free every turn.
Okay, right now I don't think I loaded it after that last time guy had me attack, right? So it would be an action to load it then, right? That would be my part of my second attack, or no? Because I get 2 attacks. I wouldn't really count, right, in that sense?
You know, I think that's kind of how Matt and Mercer did it with Percy's gun. Kind of could use that sort of thing.
But he was a fighter.
I'll probably just go with that.
And that's his spec, or whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
basically,
so I'll just load
with
the
one attack,
crossbow
you
then.
can load and shoot with one attack. You can load
Okay,
and shoot.
but I can't just do 2 attacks.
Can't do
Okay,
it.
that's fine. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. But if I wanted to do 1 slash with my sword and then 1 ranged attack, it would have to be already loaded for me to do that. essentially.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, so I'm going to make sure the crossbow is loaded. And then
Cool.
I'm just going to stick my shield back out in front of the dude.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
I'm playing it all. Who's guy one will inspire? He's going to or to command Sajath because he. Yeah, we'll do Sajath. Why don't you try to hit him again with something like that? That was awesome.
Good job, guy. Wow. Inspiring.
It's so inspiring.
So what can I do as a caster?
You can do another action.
Another action. How much health does the snake have?
3.
3. So either way, I'm not gonna do much, but I can take care of the water elemental.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we cannot see the snake's health.
Oh, okay.
Now I can see the snake's health.
Hold on, let me read what this does.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I know. Oh, hold on.
Hey, Epic. Who the fuck
This
are these dudes? Over here.
Oh, they're healers. They're the healer
They
dudes.
came from the healer tent.
Ah.
They're trying to dump healing potions down these guys.
The dudes
Chris
who are dead?
corpses off the
Okay.
ground.
Okay, I'll do another lightning bolt. Why not?
Okay. For the snaky snake, got a something.
Dex save.
A 16.
Save, so 1. And water elemental goes down regardless.
Yes, it does. Just disperses in this big spray of water with the light from the lightning bolt reflecting off of it. Very pretty. Cool. Elro says, "Oh man."
Come kill the snake, bud. Yeah, there you go.
Butt to butt with the Arcanist. Gonna try to attack. Oh, that's definitely a hit. Cool. Alrighty. Top of the round. Top of the round. Back to the top. Back to the top. Back to the top. No, not back to the top. Laird, Sajath, and Alani. D20s, please. Another big force explosion from the rift. Who didn't roll that time? Aiden, please roll 2d12.
Goodbye, Arcanist next to me.
Not necessarily.
God, please roll 2 1s.
Close.
Hey!
Nice. So 4 total.
I take this damage too, right?
And you do, and Sajath does, and Aiden does. And we'll have that for the other guys. So Zyraxis is doing pretty good.
You said this is force, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You said I take 4 force damage?
Yes, you do. So itty bitty concentration check.
Failed.
Yep, totally good.
Totally
Definitely
failed.
failed.
One guy left down there. He managed to take out one. He's going to take out the Berserker Coach. And that's all he's able to do.
Oh,
We're just going to say
no.
for the purposes of expediency that this guy goes down. Because there's
You don't know.
guys
Remember how I
around him.
miss?
Roll a d20, Aiden.
I'm curious, if it is a percentage on how many they hit, why not roll a percentage
Oh my
die?
god.
Because it's easy to just... This is in increments of 5.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
Okay.
15% of... That's 15 at this point, I believe.
5,
It may
6,
not
7,
die,
8, 9,
actually.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't die.
Wow, all those dudes down there and it didn't die? Get
All
good.
those dudes down there. Yep. It had a bad round that round. So Alani, you're up. Oh, this guy needs to attack. Hold on. It's gonna go against Lairdren.
Damn.
Oh,
Shut
thank
him
God.
twice with lightning and he could care less about me.
Oh, yeah, you're there. My bad.
Yes. Excellent.
This is he's gonna throw it right back at you. Cast lightning bolt.
What? Oh no.
Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I made a calculated error. I didn't know I could cast spells. Fail.
And roll another one for the guy behind you.
Excellent.
Oh my God.
Excellent. I've just killed him.
And another one for the 4 healer who's tending to
Wait, is he perfectly
people
in
way
the
in
line?
back.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he sure is.
Oh boy. Oh
Well,
boy.
he saved probably.
Okay, that is 32 points of lightning damage.
Oh, please tell me this guy's got more fucking health than that.
I need to move this guy away because that guy just got obliterated by that. And
Oh my God.
literally at 33.
I don't know, was he conveniently one of the Dragonborns resistant to lightning damage?
I don't believe so.
What color
Okay.
was he?
Let me look.
Could matter.
It might. I need to go up. Oh, I think it's... What color does he look like?
Bro, you colored these weird.
That's because they all have a base tint.
Looks purple.
This looks
It does
purple,
look
but
purple, doesn't it? I don't think I've got that in my notes anywhere. What color these guys are? No, I don't. So, hey, why don't we just say that since he's purple, he's resistant to lightning damage?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Cool. Alani, it's your go.
I'm gonna call out to Aiden and say, I can't read this dude's name because Elro's on top of it. He needs help.
This
And
one?
yeah,
Vassareth.
yeah, that guy. I'm gonna say Vassareth needs help. Heal him, please. And I'm going to run over to this guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cure his wounds.
Ready.
The wounds. That's 8.
8 points of healing. Some of his robes are singed from the lightning bolt. He glances toward you with a nod as he continues to focus. Cool. Awesome sauces.
And I don't think I can do anything else because I'm out of bonus actions. And that's my turn. How much movement did I use? I'll move back there. Oh, did the snake get an attack of opportunity on me?
Nope.
Okay.
Didn't move out of its range.
I did.
Oh, to go there?
To go here, yeah.
Oh, sure. I'll try to bug you. Roll the 2. I'm sure that hits. Or doesn't.
Yes!
Damn, it has a 16 attack bonus, dudes. This is actually the final boss, and we were ignoring it for the most part.
Okay. That is my
Alrighty.
turn.
Ladrin, you're up.
I will attack the snake.
Go ahead. Roll to bite. Or claw. Whichever one you're doing.
24.
That absolutely hits. Snaky dies.
And then I'll move down here and attack the water.
Alright, roll to hit that guy.
Water dude. 13.
13 just misses.
Ah, damn it. Yep, that's my turn.
So Jath.
Man, I wish I remembered damage resistance is from when we fought water elementals.
I didn't get attacked.
10, 15, 20. I'm going to attempt to flame breath it.
Okay.
Dex 13.
14.
Fucking
12 plus 2.
Everybody's saving. Yeah. So, would have been half, so. I tried. Making it.
You see some of that water just evaporating to steam as it's barely holding onto its form.
Man, if only the inspiration could be used to reduce the saves on people. That'd be too broken, though. That's it.
Only I can do that. And I don't have another charge.
Anything to do, Aiden?
I will run over to this guy. Wait, which guy's lower? This guy's.
I asked for this guy to get help.
Whoopsies. Sorry.
All good.
I go to this guy, and I will heal with another second level Cure Wounds.
Woohoo!
You know what, guys? Healing is actually kind of fun.
There.
8
That's-
healing. And I will, I'll do the same thing with my shield for this guy and give him a little cover.
Okay. Very nice.
And yep, that's it.
All right. At the end of your turn, Zeraxis yells out, "I sense something big is trying to come through. Ready yourselves."
Oh, great.
His guy hears this and says, "Take care
Everybody
of that.
wear protection.
Take care of that elemental bear.
He knows
Get
my
ready
name.
yourselves."
Bear.
That's not fucking condescending as shit, dude.
Yeah, bear.
I'll roar and attack it.
Go for it.
19.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Beautiful.
So at this point, you all have a moment to prepare as the rift begins to show signs of destabilizing just a little bit. You basically get all get one turn to do something. So what would you like to do in this brief moment?
Heal this guy again.
Okay, go for it.
Because if the rift is gonna explode again, I want to heal him. But I don't
Yeah.
have big healies, so here's the little healies. Oops, that's the wrong one I clicked on. Hold on. I clicked the wrong one. Hold on, there it is. 8. Heelys.
Okay, very nice.
I will. Maybe I should just heal myself. Business decisions. I will. I'll heal this guy. We'll give
Okay.
him 15 points of lay on hands.
Nice.
I will ask
It's
for
all-
consent
It's
and
all
lay
good.
my hands.
I'm gonna back
all good.
away from the fucking thing so I don't take any more, like, radial damage or whatever the fuck.
Cool. These
And
guys follow you.
that's my turn.
Whoops. Elro was like, yeah, Cool. Sajath, Leodrin?
You go first, Layden.
I just move up a little bit.
Okay.
So is there a way, I know I'm an inexperienced spellcaster, but is there a way for me to assist in whatever they're doing?
Mm.
Like,
Yeah, how would
even
you
if
like
it,
to assist?
can I expend my 4th level spell slot
Whoa.
I mean, I'm just gonna try to mirror what they're doing, just like pull my arcane energy
Okay.
and analyzing what they're trying to do in this brief moment and just shoot it out of the portal
All right. Cool.
just to try.
Describe to me what this looks like.
So Sajaf is going to clap his hands. His scales will start vibrating and jingling, and a mark shows up on his arm and extends up to his hand and then shoots out in a purplish, firish sort of way, using his heritage, his essence, to shoot out to try to force this closed.
The energy shoots out from Sajath's hand, impacting the rift. You can see it's like this almost concussive force, pulses of energy coming off of whatever like invisible boundary this rift has. The other 3 Arcanists look at Sajath with wide eyes, and then you kind of detect a little bit of a grin. And in that moment, a creature emerges from the rift in another giant explosion. Sajath, I need you to roll 4d20 for me.
Is one of them mine?
Say again?
Is one of them not mine?
No, just roll 4d20.
Just okay.
All right. Jesus. So as this burst of energy comes out and this new creature emerges, you see it writhing in pain as whatever Sajath had done pierces this creature's body, just kind of tearing a big gash across its midriff, and it is going to take 72 points of generic damage. And then, as this burst comes out, there is some shit happening here. I don't know what's happening. There it is.
Even the DM knows what's happening.
I get to roll damage. From the big fiery burst. That's a whopping 8.
Yay! They're all
points.
alive.
To everyone, that would be Sajath, Aiden, and the 3 Arcanists will take 8 points of damage, but I know that these guys have protection, so it's halved, so it's only 4 for the green guy. It's
Less
only
than that, because
4.
if it's fire, he's still got the protection.
I think he's taking into account the protection for that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
half.
Yeah, it's halved.
And if it is fire, it's also half for me.
Well, he's double protected because he's got Aiden's protection too.
Yeah,
That's
that
half
is
cover.
his protection.
Oh, wait,
plus
no,
the
the
cover,
fire.
plus the cover. Yeah,
Oh.
so only
He's
two.
got
only
more.
two. Yeah, 30. So add 2
See,
back to
I
him.
was thinking.
It's 25. Okay, so the Arcanist is still focusing on this. As this creature emerges. Now, did not do very well in initiative. So, top of the round. Allies get to go. For this round, we'll have Alani direct the allies. What would you like the allies to do right now?
I would like the Berserker peoples to drag it south,
Okay.
if they can.
Roll a d20.
That's a poop.
Wait. Roll another one, because there's 2
okay.
of them trying.
Okay. That's a 18.
They are able to successfully drag it a little bit of ways from the center. Throwing nets around it as it's writhing in pain from whatever arcane power Sajath had directed at this creature. Feeling that giant gashy wound across the bit. Moment of weakness. And they're able to drag it. Cool. Alrighty. Your turn.
I would like to move over here and hope I'm not out of its range. So that it doesn't hit me.
Oh, well, we'll just see about that.
Well, I thought maybe 10 feet would be its range.
It is.
Oh,
Yep, you're good.
okay. I'm gonna Scorching Ray it. All
Interesting.
3 of them.
Very
Wait,
interesting.
Wait, you said it was fire?
Fire, yes.
Oh well, then
Fire
I am
creature.
not gonna do that. I am not gonna do that. Just kidding. I'm
Good choice.
gonna slow it.
Ooh, I like that.
Wow.
That's a 14 wisdom save, please.
Oh boy. All right. Let's see. What's his whiz? He needs to roll an 11 on this. On the table.
Yay!
Ooh.
Woohoo! He's slow.
Very nice. Very nice.
And
Not an identical slow on my end.
that was my whole turn. I'm done.
Cool. Later.
-2 to AC and Dex save.
I attack it.
Go for it.
20.
Oh boy. 20. Yeah, that hits.
How's the damage work on this thing?
Normal. We're in normal mode now, baby.
Yay!
13 piercing damage.
13 piercing. Very nice. Very nice. Those are magical now. Yeah. Sweet.
Yep. And now
Woo!
I swipe at my claws.
Go for it.
17.
Yep, that is.
13 more slashing
Another
damage.
13. Woo! Cool.
And yeah, that's it.
Let me read this description here real quick here. Minus 2 dexterity AC throws on can't use reactions. That would be bad in 2024 rules unless they change that. Regardless of creature's abilities, it can't make more than 1 melee on its turn. Spellcasting, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so nothing about legendary action, so it's going to do that at the end of its turn and whip its tail around to smack the burr. Or try to. 26 to hit.
Jesus.
Miss. It hits me twice.
Oh, god damn it. Fuck me. God damn it.
Yeah.
That is 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of fire damage. And you are grappled by the tail.
Oh, I've been on fire ever since I got bad touch. Right?
Yeah, you have been. So that's I've forgotten about it. 1 point of fire damage at the start of your turn.
Alright. And a con saving throw. I think I made it.
I think you did.
You reckon he did?
Alright.
Okay, it's now the thing's turn. This is the thing's turn.
The thing.
It is going to use eruption. This creature stomps the ground. You see the earth crack.
If the creature attempts to
Ice.
cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20.
Not a spell.
Damn it!
And then you see lava burst out of the ground. I need Alani and Lairdrin and Sajath. And yep. And yep. The two Arcanists in the south to roll
No.
dexterity saving throws, please.
I'm concentrating too. I would like to be shiny.
Is slow concentration a spell?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay, what do we got here? We got Alani with a 23. 23 definitely saves. A 20 saves. A 17 saves.
Yay!
So let's get Aiden to roll 2 separate d20s for me for the Arcanists.
Nice, nice.
Save.
Hey!
that was places.
Holy shit! Oh,
Double
well, it's
things.
kind of a crap roll too. So that's 26 points of fire damage to everybody, halved to 13, and more for this guy. So 13 halved is 6. Jesus.
This guy's got double
What an
protection. I
action.
don't know what the fuck. If that
yeah,
matters.
not
Okay, okay.
that direction.
Okay.
So that's 13. So that's 12. Okay, that takes care of those guys. Everybody else, concentration checks.
Dark
And
skin.
that was that guy. No, that was protection from elements, I believe. Protection from
Oh.
energy.
Okay. Okay, that's bad actually.
Can I use my Ring of Reliability to make that a 10?
Ability check. No, this is a saving
it's
throw.
Damn.
Is it a concentration check?
When it says or saving
No,
throw.
it's not.
That is a saving throw.
Yeah, but it says the ring has 3
No.
It's when you roll a nat 20 on one of those.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, okay.
So not applicable in this situation.
I get it.
Blue.
That is its turn. And so it is now Sajat's turn.
Man, I was gonna do something to try to impede him more, but if he just does stuff like that, it might not be the best idea, but I'm still gonna do it. I will attempt to cast that 2nd level Ray of Sickness.
Okie dokie. Is that an attack roll?
Yes. I will use inspiration to increase the to hit.
Woohoo!
21
Hit.
to hit.
Absolutely hit. Yes, sir.
And that's 20 poison.
20 poison damage. Cool. Nice.
Please make a con save.
Con save. He got an 8.
He is poisoned until the
Oh.
end of my next turn.
Damn, bro. Nice.
And since he can't take a reaction,
Well, he couldn't take a reaction before, right?
well, now he's
For slow.
slowed. So I'm gonna move away. And I'll whistle to the book. Get a little bit closer. And that's
Get
it.
a little closer. Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to use its tail attack against Lairdrin, which hits automatically.
That's bullshit.
What?
Because he is grappled by the tail.
No. He didn't even get the chance to get out of the tail, did he?
No, because he hasn't had a turn. He has to use an action to break the grapple.
No.
12 points of bludgeoning damage and 6 points of fire damage to you, Lairdrin.
I am out of bear form.
Oh
Does that mean you slipped through the tail because you're so much smaller?
That's not how it works.
Damn it.
You said 12 and 6.
12 and 6.
Okay.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So,
Okay. Aiden, you're up.
I will. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We will move around to this guy. Actually, hold on. Wait, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to walk around him. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. So I'll go here. So that's 5, 30, 30. Oh, okay, I could still make it to him if I needed to. Okay. I will take an attack on this guy.
Okay, go for it.
Crash, 14.
14 hits, just
Oh,
hits with slow.
shit.
Is it with the slow? Yes!
It is with the slow,
Nice.
yes.
Yes!
So
Good to
we
know, good to
will
know.
roll damage. 9 damage there.
9, very nice.
And then second attack. 15.
15 hits, yep.
And I will pump a second level Divine Smite. Are you okay?
Get it, get it, get it, get it!
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Good. I love me divine smites.
Oh, look, it's my turn. It's not your turn, okay? Calm down. Save that for your turn.
No, save it for the end of your turn.
Sure. And then I will also, because I have a... Wait, hold on. Let me read that necklace again. Do I need a... No, I don't need to use an action. It just says while I wear it, I can use my Channel Divinity feature. So I'll use my Channel Divinity feature, Inspiring Smite. I'm going to link it. And I'm going to give 2d8 plus my level temp HP to Celtheon here.
Okay.
So let me roll damage first.
Ooh, fancy.
That is fancy.
So that's trash damage, but whatever. Divine Smite is second level. So that's what? 2d8? No, 3d8.
Creatures of your choice.
3d8. 1, 2, 3. Trash rolls. 11 damage total.
Oof.
With 7 as radiant divine smite damage.
Cool.
And do I roll separately for the? I
Yes,
think
you
I
do.
do. Yes, 2d8 plus my level, so another 2d8.
What's your level? Wow.
2d plus your level, so plus 7?
What are these
Yeah,
rolls? 5,
that's
12,
awesome.
temp HP. Complete garbage rolls.
12 temp
Well,
HP.
5 plus
Nice.
7, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
What's even crazier is that you can even distribute it to as many creatures as he can, like, potentially see, I guess, 30 feet around him.
That's crazy.
And yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Right, at the end of your turn. Oh, no, he can't. Oh, damn. He can't do that. He's going to
Oh,
release.
Wait, I
Lair
wanted to run
Tree.
back to this guy.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. I did want to. Do I go here? Sure. That's not in the way of the beam, is it? Technically? Or
No,
is it?
You're good.
Okay, great. And I'll put my shield up.
Cover. I gotta take it from this guy. Very nice. Okay. At the end of your turn, since you moved away,
Nope. He can take reactions.
I totally can't take
It's a,
It's a
it's a
legendary action.
Oh, that's different.
Using the next one to again squeeze and burst fire into Lairdren's body.
Uh-oh.
That is 10 points of bludgeoning damage plus something. If it'll show me 4 points of fire, so 14 total. It's Guy's turn. He's going to yell out to Alani, "Well done, slowing that creature. Do something else."
You're welcome. Do something else. Very
I command
specific.
you to do something else.
Thank you.
So another free action.
Okay, I'm going to...
Reaction, not movement.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna shoot this fucking guy with my bow. And I'm gonna use my necklace, clockwork amulet, to make it a 10 on the d20. So 17 to hit.
Nice. I like that. That's wonderful. Yes, that hits.
Yay! I forego rolling the d20 here, that thing. I haven't used it. And then that's 5 damage.
Which bow is this, by the way?
My short bow.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's the
Plus
roll
one.
bonus.
5 damage.
Hey, Angie.
Elro. Leave some for me. As he rolls in and trips on his ass.
No! Elro!
Actually, yeah, it has to be this d20 roll anyway. I was gonna say maybe he helps Lairdren get out, but it would have failed anyway, so okay. Lairdren, what would you like all the enemies to do, or all the allies to do right now?
to die.
What would you like the enemies to do? All of these allies around you, you get to...
Kill the thing that's killing me.
All right, roll a d20.
Natural 20, 100%. Yeah, good enough.
16, pretty good, pretty good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Also, are these guys participating anymore?
Roll 13d6 for me.
13d6.
They all have short guys.
Do you want them separate or just total?
Just total.
35.
Nice. Very good. 35 points of slashing / piercing. All non-magical. Very good. And Alani, you're up.
Okay. It's slowed. I don't want to do that. You know what?
Slow. Oh, why haven't I fucking rolled this? How have I not rolled this?
I'm gonna cast. Okay, hold on. I gotta read this just to make sure. Okay, if I used Dissonant Whispers on this thing and it failed the save, would it still have to move? Or since it can't use a reaction, it wouldn't be able to move?
Probably wouldn't be able to move, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if it needs to use its reaction to do something and it can't use reaction because of slow takes precedence.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna shoot it again.
Alright, roll the hit. Use your clockwork amulet again. Oh, you can only use it once.
That's a 17 again.
Yeah, it hits. Gives me that damage.
It's the same damage. It's 5.
5 damage. Alright. Another arrow launched in the side. Gaping wound from Jat's initial burst. Bonus action?
And I don't have a bonus. Well, I guess I could heal. Nah. That's it. That's it.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, it's going to use its last legendary action to squeeze Laerdren again. And that's 9 points of bludgeoning damage and 10 points of fire damage.
Ow.
And it is your turn, Laerdren. You're grappled and you've just been burned a lot by
Well,
this
I will
thing's tail.
bonus action, wild shape into a cave bear again.
Oh.
And
Oh no!
to break the grapple as I sit on Elro.
All right. Roll a dexterity save. Nope, sorry. This is an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
Athletic.
Airfletics.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It's fine. He can still go
Go! It failed by 1.
Damn.
It's AC right now.
Nope.
Damn. If only poison was strength checks, huh?
Yeah. That's all I can do.
Okie dokie. Now.
You don't have a bareness action?
I used it.
Oh.
Public roll 5 or 6 is really bad, guys.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Wow.
Epic.
Yes.
Was that a contested thing? So he had to roll his own check?
It actually wasn't contested, no. It's just got a straight DC.
Just okay, then never mind, continue.
Okay, so good news. Did not get the thing back.
The eruption.
Oh, the eruption.
Yeah.
Oh god, that would have killed all of these dudes.
Action. Multi-attack.
No, it can't. It can only use one action.
That is one
The one
action.
action. The one action is the attack.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
No.
It is. But he is
First.
poisoned, so he does have disadvantage on all these.
Oh yay!
18 on the die, followed by a 16 on the die. So it's a 26 to hit with its spear on Laerdren. Actually, that probably should have been a straight roll. No, wouldn't have been. Nope. So that's a 26 to hit you, Laerdren.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. 32 points of piercing damage and 6 points of fire damage.
You still a bear?
Followed by
Barely.
the tail tightening its grip upon you for another 12 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of fire damage. It's looking down at the bear with this.
How much? How much was that?
For the tail?
Yeah.
12 bludgeoning, 4 fire.
Okay.
So
I am out of bear form again.
This thing grimaces and grades at you and like. That is its turn. Sujath, you are up.
He's going to yell. Laerdrin, I'm getting you out! And he is going to cast Vortex Warp to get Laerdrin out of the grasp of this creature and next to him. That's why he's in the air.
You willingly subject yourself to the spell, Laerdrin?
Yep.
Alrighty. And you're moving him to right next to you, Sujath?
Yep. Yep.
All of a sudden, Laerdrin disappears from the grasp of this creature's tail and is like.
I'm going to move in front after. And bonus action, let's make the book move even more for no reason. Haha. I
No reason.
will, however, use bonus action to move it, or can I just move? Yeah, bonus action to move, so I can't do anything else. Go ahead.
All done?
Yep.
Let's see. Who's within 10 feet? Nope. Yes, because I got all those back. I think Aiden's within 10 feet.
Depends on how you calculate 10 feet, yeah.
I have to zoom in here because this grid is all off. It's not. Aiden, no, he's not within 10 feet. So he can't do anything. Aiden, you're up.
I will.
Oh, wait.
What
Yeah.
do I want to do?
10 feet, 15. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I guess I'll just. Did I miss anything crucial?
Not really.
Okay, great. I'm gonna move up and attack this guy.
Okay.
He's no longer poisoned, by the way, Epic.
The only thing that was crucial that you missed was it did not get its volcano back. That's it.
Yeah. And also, it one-shot me out of my bear form.
It did
so
do
I
that.
no longer have wild shape.
Oh, that already. So I will attack. Garbage roll. Second attack.
11 misses, yeah.
Another garbage roll. It slows.
Oh,
Maybe.
wait.
No, it doesn't hit. I think.
No, it needs one
13
more.
just
That
misses,
sucks.
yeah.
2 attacks. I will go back to my position and give this guy cover.
Look at you. You get to get away for free.
Yeah, that guy was still the lowest. Okay. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
At the end of your turn, it is going to use Fiery Dash.
Uh-oh.
Moving. Wait, how far was that? That was way too far, I think.
I
'cause
don't fucking know, bro.
His speed is halved. Still with that, so he tries to move in the direction of Laerdrin, but can only move a little bit.
I'm in danger.
And it is now, ooh, guy. I'm gonna roll a D4 this time.
See who acts.
Initiative order. Laerdrin. Guy commands you to kill this thing.
But I don't wanna.
I mean, that's totally fine with me.
Can I use the action for anything, or does it have to
Yes.
be attack it?
You free action, go for it. You know, open to interpretation. What would
Enhanced
help
commanding
you
strike.
kill this thing? You know, like maybe in a later turn. So
Yeah,
if you need to do some prep.
Fourth level cure wounds myself.
Love it.
Yeah, I'll kill it. Hold on. Ugh.
21.
Guy says that works too.
I give him a thumbs up while I'm probably still on fire and broken bones.
I think you are still on fire. Okay, end of Guy's turn. Oh, disadvantage tail attack against Alani. That's a 15.
Yay, it misses!
Oh, very nice, very nice.
I jump over it.
Very cool, very cool. Elrose, like, God damn this thing. I'm gonna get it. I swear to God, I'm gonna get it.
Cut its tail off, Elro.
He does actually hit. Hooray. That's...
If
nope,
you cut
that's
its
the
tail
wrong
off,
die.
the sword drops.
Okay. 10 points of piercing damage. Ooh, yeah, he actually did cut part of the tail off with that strike.
Nice.
And this thing is like, oh, barely hanging on at this point. Let's see, we go Sajath. Sajath gets to command all of the allies.
Okay, so Jaff is going to yell at the allies and tell them, overwhelm them. Essentially tell them to attack.
Yeah,
Roll a
jump
D20
onto
for
it.
me.
Yeah, jump onto it, all these guys.
50% of them.
50%.
Easy
Roll
math.
me. A is 7D8. Yeah, 6. 76. 76.
Ooh, nice.
How do your allies want to do this?
Crawl on it like ants.
Well, they do exactly as he commands, but Sajaf adds an extra command at the end. It's like, aim for the pierce in his chest. It is available and vulnerable. And all of them go. Some of them attack him from the tail to pin him down, while the other melee combatants that are still available starts to open the wound wider and wider, and then the two archers at the end shoot true through it to, if it had heart, it would, or core or anything similar. That's where they shoot to extinguish this foe.
And the wound just pierced by these arrows and cleaved by these swords eventually cuts the creature in half. Blood and fiery blood spilling everywhere. Your focus turns to Zyraxis, sweating, barely holding on. This is more than just an elemental confluence or a rift to other planes. It feels like the rift is fighting back, the rift itself. But we've already done irreparable harm, and we must close it. We need more help. And when we come back from break, we will enter a little bit of a skill challenge.
Bjork.
Fantastic. I'm great at those.
I am going to go to the bathroom because I have to go so bad.
I'll go
Be
pee.
back.
I went down to 3 HP, y'all.
Yeah, you fucking did.
Hey guys, the sparky glows of shocky absorption or whatever the fuck saved my ass. Bracelets of sparky absorption.
Yeah, that one.
They saved my ass.
How much damage was that thunderbolt?
It would have been 32.
Ah. Man, that slow at the very beginning, fucking great.
Yeah, that helped us a
Oh
lot.
my god, we would have been fucking dead.
Yep, that was a clutch vortex warp too, or else I
Yeah,
would
that
have
was
been
really good.
down.
Yeah, I was paying attention to if you broke out or not. Obviously, if you broke out, I would have not done it.
Your poor bear.
Hey, it saved them, so it,
It
did. its
did.
job.
It did do its job.
He chewed through over 140 health.
It did.
That's why I left melee range.
Same. I was like, oh, 10 feet range. I think I'll be just outside that.
Not the smoke.
Somebody vaped.
going out on a limb,
Oh, yeah.
thinking that 4th level slot made a big difference in that fight.
70 what? Points of damage? Yeah, that did a chunk. And that was a Hail Mary.
What was the 4th level slot that used?
It was just my 4th level slot.
For the lightning bolt?
No, it wasn't anything.
Just
It was
directing
just
his arcane power
Oh!
at the rift.
Yeah, I fucking did.
When you started describing that almost, because I knew that was gonna cost something big, most likely negative, but that was a Hail Mary. And the moment you were describing that their face first became like worried,
Wide eyes.
yeah, it's
What
like,
are you
oh, exactly, like, oh fuck,
What are you doing?
But then just that they grinned, I'm like, wait.
Stuart, what are you doing here? Please tell me there's at least one person that gets that reference.
Look what I can do.
I understood.
Yay.
I got the reference. I loved Stuart Little when I was a fucking kid.
Okay, well that was the Californians.
I don't remember
From
anything about
SNL.
that movie. And I watched it, and I watched the second one, but no idea what it is anymore.
Alright, I need some more tense music. Okay, everyone's back, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so as Zyrax is called out, we need more help. Some of the Arcanists wounded from the creatures that have emerged, struggling to maintain their focus. How would each of you like to assist in their final attempt to close this thing?
Similar to what Sajath did, I'm gonna run up to one of them and touch the back of their neck and channel my power through them if I can do that. Can I, give them some of my power?
Sure, go ahead and roll a charisma check.
Okie dokie.
This is still kind of tense music, but okay. 17, alrighty. So you step up to which one? Anyone?
Any one of them, I don't know who I was by.
And touch them and try to channel your own different kind of magical power through this Arcanist. And it seems to give a little bit of a boost to the energy beam emerging from his hand.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Who's next?
I will go. Aiden will, as a bonus action, harness divine power to regain a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
And use my channel divinity to do that. And then he'll cast enhance ability. Which guy looks like he's struggling the most? Can I tell?
Probably one of the 2 southern ones. Zyraxis is
So-
looking pretty good.
So I'll go to the one out of those 2 who looks the most struggling that Aiden can tell, and cast enhance ability. Fox's cunning, advantage on intelligence checks.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll also a charisma check, since this is your spell casting ability.
I roll a charisma check.
Yeah.
Right. garbage. 9.
So the Arcanist that you cast this on almost seems a little bit distracted by what you're doing, and his beam falters slightly as he kind of gives you a glance.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
Leodrin or Sajath?
Can I cast Aura of Vitality and try and give them some more strength, some more vitality?
Sure. Let's turn this into a wisdom check for you.
Give them some reassurance. All right.
Ooh.
Very nice. That's very helpful. They all seem bolstered by the magic spell that you cast on them. They redouble. You see them thrust their hands closer to the rift, even as it's been growing, and their eyes narrow as they focus even more intently. It seems to have helped.
Nice.
Lastly, Sajath.
Having a better grasp slightly after doing what I did. And from the little I did learn about chromatic confluences and elemental confluences, can I try to extract one of the elements to weaken the confluence? Like make it fire or lightning, since those are the elements that I'm more keen on.
Using your arcane power to do so?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Can I use the charge on the ring of Osiris Wit?
If you want.
I want. Use Arcana.
Arcana.
Okay. That's hilarious.
It was meant to be.
Nice. So you begin to draw out. Which element do you want to draw out?
Let's do fire.
All right. So you begin to draw tendrils of fire out of this rift. You don't feel like you're able to remove it entirely. It is very, very powerful, but it seems like the wisps of energy and energy bands that are whipping around this rift seem to lose some of their red color. So it definitely seems to have helped. Xeraxis, focusing very intently on his beam. All right, brothers, one last push. And because all three of them are still up, and the result of your skill checks, the DC of this check has dropped from 60 to 16. So the result of this roll needs to be 16 or higher. Easy peasy.
Hey, one dude has advantage.
They focus even more intently, and their beams widen, and the rift begins to shrink. Then you see rise from the rift in a burst of light, a glimmering triangle. It looks almost like a piece of glass, and now it's suspended in the air above the rift, slowly rotating. And then you see another triangle rotate out from the first along one of its edges, and then another, and another, until all of these connected triangles form a ball-like shape, a 20-sided object that shines in the light of the rift. Then you see what look like glass chains form along the edges of all of the triangles, making what looks like a lattice around this 20-sided object. The panes of glass then shatter into nothingness, leaving only the chain structure, which then slowly takes on a more substantial physical appearance, but retaining its same rigid 20-sided shape. At once, the chain ball is propelled outward in the direction of the headquarters tent, arcing through the air. The rift, with naught but a soft, disappears, and its light goes out.
Hey,
And the ball thing flew toward the tent.
All goes quiet. The beams emerging from the Arcanist's hands dissipate. Zyraxis lets out a deep sigh and collapses to the ground, as do all the others. And yes, to answer your question, Alani, the ball just hits the ground in front of the tent and rolls alongside of it. Guy and Elro rush up to you. Actually, Guy rushes up to Zyraxis. Elro rushes up to you.
Is it over?
Zyraxis says, "It appears to be."
Are we dead?
We're alive.
Aiden's looking at his hands.
Your hands seem to be there.
I'm gonna go up to Aiden, grab his hands, and squeeze
Whoa.
them.
Whoa, hey. Come on.
You're okay.
Elro pats you on the back.
Ask for
Aiden.
permission first.
Well done.
You were just holding them in front of your face.
I can't. It's my hands.
They're small, I know.
Hey. Is that bad?
I can't help myself, guys. I can't.
Yeah, sure can.
It just comes out. It just blurts out. Like anything from a commercial or a pop song or anything. It just blurt. It just comes out.
Well, they're big enough to hold these nuts, right?
Wow. I had only briefly grabbed your hands, Aiden, so I let you go, and I am gonna run over to Sajeth and give him a hug.
Oh, so I just get hand holding and he gets a hug. Okay.
Yes, correct. He even gets a kiss.
Ew.
Yeah, that's right.
You see the other soldiers and Udalot thugs kind of brushing dust off of each other and starting to drag some of the unconscious members over to the aid stations. And sadly, one of the medics is collapsed and crying over his friend's body. The one that the lightning burned.
Yeah, yep. He got
Yeah.
blasted.
Aiden will go over to that medic. Just to comfort them.
He was my best friend.
I'm sorry. But he helped save everybody here, so
That's what we're here for.
he's I don't know how much comfort and I don't know how if you have any faith, but he's with the they're with the Raven Queen now. She'll take care of him.
He looks
I'll
up
make
at
sure
you
of it.
and kind of notices your armor. You believe in her too. You follow her?
Yeah. I do. What was your friend's name?
Kyrix.
I'll make sure she looks after him.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll go to the temple as soon as I get back. Offer a prayer for him as well.
What was your name?
Most people call me Bolton.
Oh,
My given name is a little more embarrassing.
no, Bolton's a fine name. I'll just pat him on the shoulder and walk back. Take care, Bolton.
Already? Guy addresses the rest of you. Well, shall we head back to the command tent? You all performed very well.
I think I might just help everybody out here with anybody else who might need some assistance, or I don't know.
Very well. Please do join us in the tent when you feel you are ready.
Anybody out here looking like complete shit that needs some healing?
There are several. Yeah.
I'll just go over and couple of lay on hands with consent.
They're unconscious, so it's pretty hard to get consent.
Hey, buddy, I can't kill you unless you say yes. Come on.
Come on,
Get up.
buddy. Slap,
Yeah, it's like a
slap.
vampire.
Yeah, I can't help you if you don't say yes. I'm sorry.
But
No,
you
I'll
are
just start
indeed
at
able
one point.
to revive some other folks. Some of the medics kind of look on in awe as they're kind of like dumping healing potions down other people's throats. Whoa.
Yeah, it'll be like
Wow,
1
look at
point
that.
each. So tell me how many.
We'll say like 4.
4. Done. And then I'll go to the tent once that's all situated.
Okay.
And if they don't need any more help.
Elro and Guy and Zaraxis and the other 2 Arcanists all gather up in the tent with a couple of other orderlies. Zaraxis looks pretty tired, pretty darn tired. But he addresses you all. You all were quite impressive out there, and I am fairly confident that we would not have survived that ordeal without your aid. So,
Glad to be of assistance. You guys are pretty. I don't know. Everybody was pretty impressive out there.
the thanks goes to you from the Silver Circle itself. I would like to offer you this. And he reaches into a satchel and pulls out what looks like it's either a really long rod or a short staff. It's maybe like about 3 feet long or so. So sort of this in-between length where it's kind of hard to tell exactly what it is. But it's got a smooth cylindrical shaft made of crystal in which you see black smoke moving through it, kind of as if blown by the wind. There is a silver spike on the bottom end of it, and at the top there's this silver lattice that encompasses 3 gemstones that I have to look up what they are. If I want. And he says, I believe this is a suitable reward for the amazing service done by such volunteers, if I am led to believe. And he looks at Guy, gives him a nod. It has an emerald, a ruby, and a sapphire embedded in a silver lattice at the top.
What is it?
This is known as Vadron's Veil Staff.
Repeat that?
Vadron's Veil Staff.
Okay.
Can I have it in a sentence?
Vadron's Veil Staff is awesome. Country of origin.
Can I phone a friend?
This particular staff allows one to enter the border ethereal. Sorry, it doesn't have black smoke in it. It has purple smoke in it. Dark purple smoke. My bad.
Hey, get it right.
It can be quite handy for sneaking around, or if you happen to encounter any creatures that exist in the border ethereal, you can interact with them there.
Can only one person use it, or can it take more than one person?
Just one for that particular effect. The staff is also charged with certain arcane powers that allow you to cast spells from it. Any spellcaster is able to use it.
I just look at Sajath.
I'm just gonna link the item.
Yes. Boy.
So the spells are Augury, Private Sanctum, and Teleport.
Oh, no. Private Sanctum too.
What the hell is Private Sanctum? I don't know what those two spells are, Augury or Private Sanctum. I know what Teleport is.
Yeah, let me link
So
it so you can look.
Private Sanctum is kinda awesome.
Isn't augury the wheel, woe, garbage, or whatever? Nation.
Hey!
The garbage.
Hey!
Yes, we
That
were
shit was
garbage.
awesome! That shit helped so much! Okay.
Wait, your character's not wheel and woe. Your other character's
No, my
wheel and
other
woe,
one
right?
was, yeah.
Yeah. So what are you talking about? We're talking about this campaign, not the other one. In the other campaign, I'm not calling it garbage. Come on.
But yes, Augury is wheel and woe.
Oh, I see, okay. You make an area within range magically secure? That's so fucking cool.
Also, all of you get 5,000 experience points.
5,000.
Dick.
Wait, before you add that 5,000, where are we at, guys?
Well,
Oh! I am so close to level 8. Oh my god.
So Jath and Aiden are at the same. So
yeah. So you should be at 29,885.
885?
Yeah.
I missed 800 something XP.
Yeah, which would have been last week's experience.
You said 29885?
29885, yeah, before
Perfect.
adding.
Guys, I'm 560 experience away from leveling.
And I'm adding 5,000 now?
Yeah.
5,000.
The staff has 4 charges, regains 1d4 each dawn. Any spellcaster. Yeah, this is really nice. Yes.
Did everybody just get level 8 except for me?
Yep.
God damn it!
Except the character who died.
Yeah.
Zyraxis also says, even though this was ostensibly a service provided by the Circle to Base End, I feel I would be remiss not to remunerate you, each of these 4 fine volunteers, in a more quantifiable way. And he reaches back into that small satchel at his side and pulls out, without searching, 4 small, shimmering silver leather pouches, and he passes one to each of you.
Why is it
There we
shimmering?
are. It's just a nice visual effect
Oh, okay.
for someone from the Silver Circle.
Okay. What's in it?
You look inside, there appears to be about 100 platinum pieces.
Holy shit.
In each
That's-
of the pouches.
That's very generous, guy.
Guy says, that was Zyraxis that gave it to you?
Thank
Oh,
you,
that was very
Cyraxis.
generous, Cyraxis.
Look, it was hard to tell who was doing it.
But it was shimmering silver.
I was saying guy informally, not you know.
Guy. Hey, guy.
Hey, guy.
They're not your guy,
Thanks.
friend.
Not your friend, pal.
And then Zyraxis says, takes a deep breath. Now that this problem is dealt with, I and my compatriots must return to Zarthus Kittrell to resume our preparations for the opening of the Umbervale Spire.
I actually did have, if you have a moment of time, I did have a question about something we've been seeing, and we may or may not be responsible for. We're not entirely sure.
He adopts an inquisitive look.
We've encountered some fey creatures who say they've been misplaced from their home,
Hmm.
and apparently this has been happening possibly all over the continent, if not further.
Really?
Apparently, and I'll kind of look to everybody and like kind of have my hands out, right?
I shrug.
So Jeff will try to elaborate a little bit that as they were traveling down the coast, they found 2 different instances. They had said instances that they were just rusted suddenly. And then elaborate a little bit more in why Aiden said that it was maybe our fault in describing our experience with the young girl with the glowing blue eyes, was it?
Blue dust.
Blue dust.
And she like spun around a whole bunch, right?
Well, that was a sign from Elistrai.
Oh, so that was different. That wasn't.
Elistrai, the daughter of Coralon.
Yes.
Coralon is known to lord over the Fey realm. I wonder if some kind of disruption in the adherence of the planes took place. Were any of the Fey creatures you encountered dangerous?
Not particularly.
They were having some fun. Too much fun, probably.
It was water sprites and satyr, right?
Oh yeah,
Pixies? Were they just pixies?
they're pixies.
Pixies.
Okay.
Pixies and the satyr, yeah.
Interesting. We will take this information back to Zarthus Kittrell and investigate further to the best of our abilities.
Is there like anything we should do if we do run into these creatures again?
Best to stay clear of creatures from the Feywild. They are mischievous, deceptive, like to make deals and pacts.
Okay. I will say again, may or may not be our fault.
Roll me a deception check.
I mean, we're not sure. We don't know.
Or persuasion, whichever you feel is appropriate.
Too late.
Close your eyes. We'll tell you the result and what he rolls.
It's the same.
Zeraxis nods, seems to take in what you said at face value. Commander Thompson, if you could relay the Crown's invitation for Governor Crisnero's attendance at the opening of the Umbervale Spire, we would be much obliged. You, of course, are also welcome to attend, gesturing toward Guy. Guy nods. I'll absolutely do that. Thank you, and pass on the gratitude of all of Bay's End to the Silver Circle. Zeraxis bows graciously.
Question.
Yes?
Since we were teleported out here, are you teleporting back to Bay's End?
Unfortunately, no, we will not. Guy has informed me that his men have full capability of marching themselves back to Bay's End. We, as I said, must return to Zarzeth.
Understood.
Vasaroth, Sothion. The other arcanists approach Zeraxis. Before you see each of them. Yes? Any last questions?
Yes, the opening of the Obsidian Spire in Zarzeth, that's on the 21st?
That is the current schedule, yes. Part of Zarzeth's Ice Dawn celebrations, yes, it will be opened.
What does that entail?
Oh, as far as I know so far, tours of the tower, a formal induction, lots and lots of fireworks, I'm led to believe. We in the Silver Circle are just ensuring the security is in place and that any of the Spire's arcane powers, if any exist, are known, and that nothing poses a risk to public safety.
Interesting. Thank you.
Any last questions?
Do you know why it's made of obsidian this time?
Oh, I have no idea. Some people think it's an affront to the king himself, but generally speaking, based on what the Spire is intended to do, be a place of arcane learning and arcane knowledge, those of us in more esteemed circles view it as a net positive. The Umbervale Collective, even though it's a bit of a mysterious organization, seems to have had all of their ducks in a row in terms of permits and inspections and what have you.
I do just have one more question. Is there anything you can tell us about Stygia?
Ooh, man, why do all of the NPCs roll shit on their history checks?
They all fell asleep in history class.
There are 3 Arcanists. I'm just gonna point that out here.
Yeah, there
You're
are.
tired.
Okay, another shit roll. And another shit roll! You gotta be kidding me. I rolled a 3, a 5, and a 7.
Oh my
They're-
god,
You're
dude.
tired.
Yeah.
Very tired. Stygia, as far as I'm aware, Stygia, an island far to the north. You'll forgive me. I'm having a little bit of difficulty recalling my grade school education at this moment.
Grade school.
Sorry for the bombardment of questions. There's just a lot that we're trying to also figure out on our own. But I do wish you,
Not a problem.
but I do wish you safe travels back home, Master Arcanists.
And you, Dragonborn, we haven't really gotten a chance to talk. Are you from Zarsith?
Born and raised, yes.
What part? What neighborhood?
Fucker. Let's just say I answer, and I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay, roger that.
It's like, yeah. I didn't start traveling until recently, and my younger brother as well. He joined a monastery not long ago either.
An esteemed organization.
That's the hopes that he has a brighter future than I ever will.
Very good, very good. All right. And the 2 other Arcanists gather around him, and you see each of them hold out their hand, and they begin to rub a ring on each of their hands before disappearing in a column of white flame. Rose says, "Well, that was theatrical."
Part of the course.
So where are you guys off to next? What the fuck?
He wants to speak.
He really does. Will you be traveling back with us? Guy says. Or do you have business elsewhere?
We have something close by. Hold on. Let me go to World Map. Nartham's Cradle?
Not too far east of here.
Yeah, we have something to take care of.
So you won't be traveling back with us then?
No. Do you plan to leave tonight?
Immediately, as a matter of fact. Oh, good, I gotta make the time go again. Give me just a second, folks. I have to stop the battle over here. I always forget to stop the battle. That's what makes the clock go.
So, I guess we could travel with you for a little ways, right? And then we'll head south? Or
We'll be heading
east?
straight back to Bay's Inn, shortest path. Northam's Cradle is east of here, so our paths may diverge right away if you take the fastest road.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right. Well,
I guess we'll
did
see
you,
you back there?
did you need help like getting everything put together again?
No, my
Packed
men will
up?
take care of it. It's fine.
Okay. How many, if you don't mind me asking, do you know how many men and women we have lost today?
I believe just 2.
2.
Whoops.
I'll take out 50 platinum from that pouch we were given. I'll hand it to him. I'll tell him if we can, if it's possible, can you make sure these get to any other family members?
It's very, very generous. And yes, I will ensure that that happens. Thank you. Advantage on charisma checks for the next 3 days, Aiden.
3 days? I'm not gonna remember that.
Write it down.
Neither am I.
Wow. Thanks.
Well, we'll get you breaking the tents down and packing everything up and getting on our way. Will you be taking off right away, or waiting around for a little while? What? Not that it matters to me too much. Your business is your own.
I guess we should get going. We don't really have a reason to stick around.
We should probably rest up before we leave, so we don't,
Yeah, we can take.
we don't know what's out here.
I would like that short rest just to decompress a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. You all look on and eat some apples or whatever while everybody else is breaking stuff down and take a short rest. Everyone can take a short rest if you would like. And then, Sajath, are you stuck? Oh, you've been looking at Noel's map.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have.
I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
noticed
sorry.
you up there. I was
I was
just as
checking.
long as you weren't stuck there.
No. I am going to Arcane Recovery, and if you allow it, change attunement.
So one short rest to unattune from something.
Or he
Another
can
short
just
rest to
attune
attune.
To attune to something. Okay.
So if you want to take 2 short rests, that's totally fine too.
Wouldn't just attuning to a new thing drop one of the other slots?
No, because you can't attune to 4 things. So, it's no big deal. It's just like a matter between 1 and 2 hours. And typically, the way we play, 1 or 2 hours doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. I'll do that. I will be dropping the Up-to-Risk Glider for the Veil Staff.
No more Gilder! Oh no!
And then hit dice, short
What was the
rest.
Gilder?
I could have shield without having prepared, and I could use shield without consuming my reaction.
Oh.
But it's fine. Yeah. Oh, good. That is okay. Yeah, that was okay.
Any hit dice, Aiden?
Oh yeah, sorry. Let's do that. Actually, wait. Do I have? No, I don't have any second level for prayer healing. Okay. Yep, just a short rest. Oh, we don't recover short hit dice out here though, right?
We recover half.
Okay. We don't level up here either, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
Maybe we should go back to town.
It's 4 days to town.
Or one day.
Could be
Okay,
nice.
so let's say we talked about this during the short rest.
Mhm.
If we do intend to trying to go to Norton's Cradle, from Bay's End to the Cradle, how many days is that? Is that 2 days travel?
Go to the big board.
I am. I just don't know where Bay's End. So this is Bay's End here.
Yeah.
So 1, 2. That's multiple days of travel.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. 3+ days. Traveling at normal speed.
That is, unless I get super lucky on the recharge of the staff and get all 4 charges into one fucking day. Which would happen, but it's not something I should rely on.
And you know that a certain event is supposed to take place in the vicinity of that place.
In 2 days, right?
Either
We told them on the... Fuck, we said a second or a third.
so you had arranged with
Achman.
Yorick for Achman to be there, and Yorick said they could arrive around Nartham's Cradle by the evening of December 2nd.
Yeah, so tomorrow.
Yeah, let's not make it too
And
complicated. Let's
The
just
handoff is supposed to occur either on December 2nd or December 3rd in the vicinity of Nartham's
Yeah,
Cradle.
so we would not have time to go to Bay's End and then get back here.
Unless I rolled a 4.
yeah, let's not rely on the
I
dice.
don't wanna rely on chance for that.
Okay, so we have decided not to rely on chance, but I'm still gonna do it just to see what chance had in store. Damn. You guys were right. We didn't. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to bring that up just in case. So we'll make it Narn's Cradle and maybe hope there's like a fucking cabin in the woods or some shit. But nothing else that can be done.
Ooh, cabin in the
Yeah, I don't trust digital dice for stuff for clutch stuff. I do not trust digital dice.
I play trading card games, and I am forced to rely on my next draw to win the game. So I have to rely on luck.
Good fucking luck.
So
Don't
we should
worry,
be able to
guys.
make it to the Cradle tonight, right? So it's 3 hours per hexagon, right? That's something like that.
3 hexes per day at normal speed. So,
but it's been half a
could
day.
make it tonight, but you risk exhaustion at this point.
I'm already real pooped too. I'm like real tapped out.
I mean, if we agree on the afternoon, then we're fine. So we don't have to force it. So yeah, that's fine. How long does teleport take to cast? 1 action. That's crazy.
Yeah, baby, it's a lot better than teleportation circle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, I think we'll get to tentatively start marching towards Northern Cradle.
Okie dokie. So the tents are eventually broken down by the time you finish your rests, and folks begin to move out, commanded by Guy and assisted by Elro, and they start marching to the northeast, and you take off in an easterly direction across the frozen Rime-Frost plain to encounter whatever dangers journey may present to you, and we will pick it up there in 2 days.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Cool beans.
I have nothing. I got like no spells, guys. I used everything. I got 1 4th level, 1 3rd level,
Well, that's not nothing.
and a 1st level.
Yeah, I got resources. I'm good. Oh, short rest brings back my fire too. I'm good.
More fire.
My
You guys
blip.
kept all the Arcanists alive. That's great. That was amazing.
I really didn't think we were going to.
Amazing.
You brought me down to 3 HP.
Hey, nice. Yeah,
Man.
that guy's spear hits hard.
That
You only
new
use it
armor,
once.
that new armor did me
Yeah.
favors.
It was the grapple tail that really fucked me up.
It did. Yes, it did. The auto hit was amazing. Like, give me more of that.
Oh, thank you.
Wah, wah.
So, above table,
Yeah.
how was that? Was that all right?
Yeah, that was fun.
That fight?
It felt
Yeah.
much easier than Brunmere did. Cleaner.
Yeah, it simplified the trash bowls essentially, and still gave the stage for the big guy once he showed up, and we didn't have to manage 20 fucking guys. I mean, we did, but we didn't. You know what I mean? So it was simplified in a more enjoyable way, so we could keep the flow.
Mm-hmm.
It did seem to flow.
It was much better.
Perspective.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yep.
That was challenging.
Well done.
Challenging to put together.
Well, it was great.
Yeah, it was fun.
And scary as fuck.
On to Nartham's Cradle.
Aw.
Yay.
Alright, I'm gonna go lay down.
Cool. How's your migraine?
I'm doing good today.
Good to hear.
Appreciate it. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.